Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about time freedom and money freedom. Now, most people in this world never have both of those together. They never have time freedom and money freedom at the same time. But I'm going to tell you how you can make sure that you have time freedom and money freedom for a good portion of your life. All right, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Let me break this down in as simple of a way as possible, okay? In order to have money freedom, okay, you have to work really hard and sacrifice your time to make money. So you lose your time freedom, right? So in order to have money freedom, in order to have freedom to spend money, right, you have to actually work super hard and sacrifice a lot of your time to earn that money. So you end up having money freedom, but you don't have any time freedom, okay? And most people do this via a full-time job or running their business, but no one really goes all in. Most people are only working like 8 hours a day, maybe 10 hours a day, but they're not going all in, okay? And that's the way you can have both. There's a little preview of what I'm gonna say, okay? Now, in order to actually have time freedom, you can't have money freedom, right? So let's say you want all of the time in your day to be free, well then you're not working, you're not earning money, so you don't have money freedom. So basically you either have a lot of time or a lot of money. You never really have both of them if you are working 8 hours a day or 10 hours a day. And that's why most people always just hover around this, I'm happy, I'm satisfied, but I know I can do better. Most people live like that, like for their entire life. But I'm going to tell you a way that you can have both time freedom and money freedom for a good portion of your life that will actually allow you to realize that you've reached your goals. Not to think I can do better than this, to think I've done everything that I can and I'm crushing it. So in order to have time freedom and money freedom, you have to kiss away those 8-hour days, those 10-hour days, and you have to go all in for like 5 years to maybe 10 years. And if you can sacrifice 5 to 10 years of your life, then you can have time freedom and money freedom for the rest of your life. Let's say you're 25 years old and you're watching this. That means that probably by 35 years old, you can have both time freedom and money freedom if you play your cards right. Now, what I'm talking about is I'm talking about starting passive income sources. Now, passive income are sources that you create that pay you even when you're not working. Now, some sources are semi-passive, other sources are mostly passive, and other sources are completely passive. A semi-passive income source might be something like a website that you've created that you sell memberships on. It's a membership website. People pay you a monthly fee, and you have all of these income sources coming in through these membership payments, and you maybe have to post on it, twice a month or 3 times a month. You have to devote a few hours a month to that website, okay? That is something that is like semi-passive. Something that is mostly passive would be something like a website that you create and you don't really touch it, earns income for you passively. All of the articles, all of the products you sell, whatever you're doing on this website, they earn income for you, but you're not really doing anything to it. Maybe once every 6 months, you make sure everything's okay, you touch a few things up, but other than that, you're like devoting a few hours a year to this website. That would be mostly passive. And then something that's completely passive would be like an investment that you make. So you make an investment, a financial investment, and then that investment pays you every month, every 3 months, every year, whatever the case is. You're in interest, you're in dividends, and you don't have to touch it. You invest the money, you leave it alone, someone else manages it for you, and it's just completely passive income. You leave the money in there and the checks just come in. Now, here's the thing, a lot of people talk about passive income as this amazing thing, and it really is. I mean, passive income is incredible, but they don't talk about how difficult it is to build up. And that's why I tell you, you have to sacrifice 5 to 10 years of your life of not having any time freedom, of working at least 12 to 16 hours a day, most days. I mean, obviously you can work 360 days a year, but most days you have to be working those number of hours in order to make it happen in 5 to 10 years. If you do fewer hours or fewer days per year, it might take 15 to 20 years, and then you're using up a lot of your life. You want to get this done in 5 to 10 years, get your passive income sources built up and forget about it, and then you're good to go. Now, here are a few ideas of what you can do, right? So you can start a social media profile, and you can build up that social media profile, and then that social media profile, you can monetize that audience. So let's say you started a YouTube channel, and you had a YouTube channel and you made 10,000 amazing videos, and those 10,000 amazing videos were earning you income, and you're maybe doing like a video a week after that. That would be a mostly passive income source, because if it takes you like half an hour to get a video onto your channel, and those other 10,000 videos are earning you income, then you're devoting like a half an hour a week to maintaining that passive income source, and those other videos are earning you income. Another example is a website. Another example is an investment. Another example is an email list. Now, these are all versions, mostly online, because that's kind of like what I specialize in, what I know about, that will earn you passive income. But there are offline ways as well. You can, for instance, start a landscaping company. You can spend a year or two building up the reputation of your landscaping brand, and then you can go and hire people to do the work while you get the clients. So what that means is you might spend an hour getting a client, but that client is like a 5-year contract, or you end up having them for 5 years. You're servicing their lawn for 5 years, so you're devoting an hour of your time, and then you end up having the income for 5 years. That's like a semi-passive / mostly passive income source, because you're just really managing the person who's servicing the lawn or mowing the lawn for you. Now, the thing is, you need to devote 5 to 10 years of your life going all in with no time freedom in order to create these passive income sources. And I would recommend doing multiple, right? Now, the thing with multiple streams of income is that some people start off and they end up, spreading themselves too thin. They try and take on 10 different income sources, and they never really build anything. They might have 20 bucks a month from this one, 30 bucks a month from that one, but they're not really changing their life or changing their lifestyle. So I'm talking about diversify, but build one up first. Build one passive income source up first. Super, super big as you can make it, and then maintain that and start another one. Then maintain that second one, start a third one, and continue doing this, rinse and repeat. And what will happen is, for 5 to 10 years, you're going to sacrifice your time freedom. You're basically going to have no time, for the most part, to do things, right? Like, you're going to have, minimal time. I mean, you can still, have time with your family every night for 2, 3, 4 hours a night, but you're not going to be sleeping 8 hours a night. You're going to have to do work. As soon as everyone goes to bed, you're going to have to get on the computer or get on the phone or get on your email, whatever the case is, and end up doing work for 3 hours into the night and sleep for 5 hours, sort of thing. What it comes down to is this: if you want to have time freedom and money freedom, you need to sacrifice one of them for a long time. And that could be sacrificing money freedom as well. I mean, I'm not a pro at that by any means, talking about that or explaining that, but there are ways that if you take your money and you don't have money freedom, so you don't spend your money, you take your money and for 5 to 10 years, you invest it properly, you build up your investments to pay you passive income. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely do it that way as well. But the most important thing to think about is this: you need to sacrifice your time freedom or your money freedom for 5 to 10 years, and then you can have both time freedom and money freedom for the rest of your life, most likely. Because what's going to happen is, you're going to have money freedom because your passive income sources are giving you money. So you can spend money. You're going to have money freedom. You're also going to have time freedom because you're not dedicating a lot of hours in order to get that passive income money. So you're going to have both. And, when you're 35 years old or 45 or 55, whatever the case is, 10 years from now, 5 to 10 years from your age now, when you're that age and you're thinking, wow, I can do whatever I want with my time, and I can spend pretty much as much money as I want to spend within my income range, you're going to be far ahead of everyone that you know. Because even people that are in their 70s and 80s, they have time freedom, but a lot of them don't have as much money freedom as they want. They had to sacrifice a lot of their money freedom in order to retire. They had to change their lifestyle in order to retire. Whereas you're going to be getting both of them. And it's that simple. In this video, I just wanted to break down a little aspect that I think about, time freedom and money freedom are two things. People generally only have one or the other. They try and find this little balancing act to have more of one, more of the other, or sort of a little bit of each. But no one has both a lot of both. So I told you how you can use passive income and devoting 5 to 10 years of your life of sacrificing your money freedom or your time freedom to end up having both for a long period of time. And that's basically it. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. What do you think about time freedom and money freedom and the opportunity to have them both? Let me know down below as a comment, and of course be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.